Story time. This is why I can't be a thief. Way back in the day when I was in second grade, I had this best friend. Her name was Junko. Oh my goodness, Junko was the sweetest, most wonderful girl. Her family came from Japan, and I was so fascinated. And I was only in second grade, but I thought Junko was just so cool. And all the things she did and had were absolutely amazing. Junko had these Hello Kitty toys. Oh my goodness, I love Hello Kitty. I still love Hello Kitty to this day. Hello Kitty is so cool. Junko and I were playing and we're best friends and stuff. And I tell you, I just absolutely adored Junko and her Hello Kitty collection. And I went home and I totally asked my parents, I said, hey, mom and dad, hey, we were in the store and I'm like, could I get the little pencil set or can I get the little Hello Kitty? And my parents were like, no, you don't need that. We don't need that. Why do you need that? I'm like, oh, if friends have it, just because your friends have it doesn't mean you need it. If your friends jump off a bridge, are you going to jump off a bridge? I'm like, no, but Junko has it. One day I get this bright idea and I'm like always full of bright ideas, right? Junko goes out in the playground and I'm like, go out, I'll be there in a few minutes. And I go to Junko's desk and in her desk, it's all organized and everything's like, oh, so cool. My desk is like trashed. Everything's just shoved in there and stuff. Anyway, I go in and I think I'm being really slick, right? The teachers are busy and stuff. And I go and I put my hand into Junko's desk and I grab three of her Hello Kitty things. And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. I go into my desk, I push my junk aside and I shove it in there and I push it back. And I think, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Recess ends and the bell rings and the teacher comes back in and Junko's at her desk and she's looking and she's going, why? My things are different. I'm missing like a couple of things. Like Junko knew everything. She's the type of person that if you touch her cup or if you touch anything of Junko's, she would know that you touched it, right? But she didn't know that I touched it. Anyway, Junko goes up to the teacher and she says, Mrs. Leffler, my things are missing. And oh no. I knew what was happening. And so the teacher's like, does anybody know what happened to Junko's Hello Kitty stuff? And I don't know. I have no idea what happened to Junko's stuff. I don't know. And one of the other kids says, I bet Elizabeth has it, and points to me. Elizabeth's got it. I bet you anything, Elizabeth's got it. And I'm just like, and so the teacher goes to my desk and she takes it and she pushes it over, dumps it out on the floor. She said, you needed to clean your desk anyway. I'm mortified that my mess is now dumped on the floor for everybody in the class to see, right? All jammed papers and assignments that I didn't do. And oh my gosh, everything is just like crumpled up and messy. And she says, I had everybody clean their desks. We want to find out where Junko's Hello Kitty things. And then she goes to other people's desks and lo and behold, she looks down. And then she looks at me and she looks down and I'm just like, somebody must have put it there. Somebody put it there because Junko's my best friend. Yes. No. Junko's face was like, and she was mortified because why would your best friend steal from you? Right? And in her culture, you don't steal ever. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. There I was, embarrassed in front of the whole class. And then my teacher was mad at me. She called my mom. I had to go see the principal. My mom came. oh my gosh, it was a big old deal with my mom. And then Junko's parents and Junko never talked to me ever again. And I get home and my mom's like, why didn't you just tell us, Elizabeth, that you wanted some Hello Kitty stuff? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. They're like, we have money. We could have bought it for you. If we knew that you wanted the Hello Kitty stuff, we would have made it happen. Every time I asked, it was you don't need that. Anyway, that's my long story short. And I can't be a thief because my face just lies right away. Everybody knew I was the thief. Elizabeth can't steal anything because, oh my gosh, that was so traumatic, absolutely traumatic. Then I got home and was traumatized further by my parents because they were so mad that I would embarrass them and do something so absolutely horrific as to take someone else's things. Moral of the story, don't be a bad person, be a good person, and don't take everybody else's Hello Kitty stuff. Take care. Love you. Bye.